For all the times that you rain on my parade, and all the clubs you get in.
Happy New Year's! Hey guys, I hope you guys had a fantastic and amazing and very safe New Year's. So sorry that I did not upload at all last week. I've had the stomach virus since January 2nd and I'm just now getting over it. I really did not have an appetite. I couldn't hold my food or my drinks down, not even water or soup, and this has been like this for like pretty much all week. And on top of that, stomach was hurting and I also was super hungry, so I had my hunger, stomach pains as well, the both coming together as one. So my stomach was like really crazy, and when I thought that I was getting better, I actually didn't. I felt even worse. It came back and it hit me hard after smelling some perfume, some really fruity perfume, and I was just not in it again. I apologize to you guys for not having a video. So if you do not follow me on Twitter, then you might want to follow me, because that's where I give you guys my updates. I will let you know if I am not able to upload a video. I would also like to thank all of you guys who are new to subscribing to me, and thank those of you who are subscribed to me, who are so loyal and didn't unsubscribe, because I know, like, if you don't upload a video for a week, people will unsubscribe to you, especially if you're new. So shout out to you guys. And it is so crazy how fast we got to 425 subscribers. Like, yeah, it's like I've seen my subscribers count go out. Like, I get emails sent to me. So like this week, as I was laying in bed, I kept getting like notifications that people were subscribing to me. So you guys are awesome, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, and thank those of you who are sharing my videos. You guys are awesome. Sorry if you hear this noise. I told you, like, it never fails. Every time I'm about to make a video, these freaking idiots decide they want to come outside and mow the freaking grass, and it's so freaking annoying because it is Monday and they do that mess on Tuesday. So I don't know what it is, like, what is wrong with me, and why people always feel the nerve that they think that they could come and try to scam me. Now this is a freaking long story, so I'm about to just summarize it, because at first I was going to just read the emails to you, but for time's sake I'm not. Back in 2014, I was like, okay, after I had my breast reduction on Halloween, I would go ahead and move to California, and I wanted to be in California by January 1st, 2015. So I started doing research and started looking for roommates, and people reached out to me, and I reached out to some people, and this one girl, she contacted me through my email, and she told me that she had a room available, and that it was a 2-bedroom and 1 bath, and she told me that it belonged to her late father and that her mom is now managing the apartment. She gave me information, showed me pictures, and she seemed like a real cool person. But it got kind of weird towards the end, because she had asked me for personal information. So it was like asking me for my full name, the exact move-in date, when I'm gonna move out, a copy of my driver's license, and references. And I was like, okay. Then she had mentioned, which obviously was a ding moment, but she had said that the security deposit and the first month rent had to be deposited into her bank account, so that way I would officially have my room set and secured and everything like that. So obviously I did not do that, because she was trying to scam me and try to get some money out of me. So I found that girl through Roomster.com, and the two sites that I mostly was using, and even during this time period, was Roomsters.com and Roommates.com. Now don't use those sites because they're fake. Like, it is just a bunch of scam artists trying to get money. That's all it is. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not joking with you. It is. It's fake, fake, fake. And if you go online and you research it, you will see for yourself it's a bunch of scam people. And to let you know, on those sites, in order for you to read your messages or see it, you have to pay for a subscription. So for Roomster.com, for instance, it costs $5.95 for 3 days in order for your account to be unlocked so you can read your messages. So, but I tricked the system, but I can't do it anymore because it's not going to let me. They want my credit card information now. This girl emailed me and she had a room available, and rent there is $1,200 a month. And so she contacted me and she told me to hit her up through her email, her personal email, and she would give me like the exact address and location and send me pictures. I emailed her on the 3rd and told her that I would like to know more information about the room. So she contacts me and basically she gives me this address, and the address is cool, but at the end it said USA. So to me that was a red flag because she put USA, and nobody puts USA. It's like, obviously it's in USA. It's Los Angeles, California we're talking about. Like, this is not going to be in Germany or Japan or any of that. So what are you putting that for? Nobody does that. So I thought that was pretty odd. Continue on reading the message, and then she started talking about that it's a 2-bedroom and the apartment belonged to her late father, and her mom is now managing the apartment. And then she started telling me the security deposit is $500, and what else she said? She was like telling me about herself, and she sent me like some pictures, and she told me that she was like from Texas. She's 21 years old. She didn't have any kids or any pets, and she just told me like the type of music, and she gave me quotes that she liked and her favorite books and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, weirdo. This was her final paragraph that she had messaged me that night. Well, that day, that morning actually. She said, I would like to know more about you, okay? I attached the pictures of the apartment for your viewing. Let me read from you if you really have interest in renting the room. And so that last sentence, let me read from you, like what? Read what? Like, what are you talking about, girl? She, like, the way that she talked, it was not like a 21-year-old, and you could tell it was someone who was trying to act like they had perfect grammar, really good grammar, but failed. And so I think this was like one of those people from another country that hacked this information. Well, you know, just use Google to get sentences in English. I told her so on January 5th, I had emailed her back and I told her that I may be interested in a room, and I told her I would like to move sometime in February if that's okay with her. And I asked her, is that the room that's available? How soon are you looking for a roommate to move in? And are you just looking for the security deposit, or both security deposit and first month rent? And then I told her about myself. She messaged me back and she basically said the same thing she said in the first email, basically talking about this is leased month to month, and if I want to stay, then I must be satisfied with my first month stay there in order to like continue continue like my stay there, like, I don't know. And then she was saying that she would work with me in order to secure my room until I am ready to move. I mean, like, it has a desk in the room and all that stuff. And then she was saying that I would have to pay my first month rent and the security deposit directly into her mom's bank deposit. That's what she said. She said You will have to make the first month lease together with a security deposit to my mom's via bank deposit to get your room secured and reserved till your arrival. She said before the payment, there is a perfect procedure that we both have to undergo before you can proceed with the payment. And so she said she needed some details, and that was my full name, exact move-in date, the departure date from the apartment, 2 strong characteristic reference emails, IDs, my current address, and a copy of my driver's license. And she told me I could text her those deets. And she told me that she needed those basically ASAP so that way she could get it over to her mom so her mom could create the lease and she could get that back over to me so that way we could get this payment out the way and I have the terms and conditions and I sign it and I bring that with me once I move. Final message that I decided to send to her was on the 8th, and then I said, okay, can you give me your mom's contact information and references before we go any further? And I didn't hear back from her. She never responded back to me. Let me tell you that it is Monday the 11th and I still have not got an answer from her. And oh girl is trying to scam me out of some money, and I can't believe they're using that same tired excuse thinking it's going to fool somebody and somebody's going to have sympathy. Because to me immediately it didn't make sense to me, because you're saying you're in a freaking apartment, like you gave me the address for the apartment and the room number, so I'm pretty sure the apartment complex is not having you in the room the entire time, like your entire stay since your father has been gone. Like, it didn't make sense to me. Why is your mother managing this room? Like, something doesn't seem right to me. And why did you try to change things up by saying that I would have to deposit my first month rent and security deposit into her mom's bank deposit? So she switched, instead of saying account, bank account, she said bank deposit. Like, it's going to sound any fancier and more believable. Like, no girl, it was obviously a scam. That's what Roomster is. Like, Roomster and the roommate.com, they're a bunch of false ads and people that scam you. Now there are some people that's on the site that are legit, but you really have to do your research. With Roomster, for instance, you can go to that person's Facebook page, but you have to pay a fee. I recommend not using that site, because those 2 sites, because it's scam. And then what pissed me off and what made me decide that I was going to make a video talking about it was last night, since I was like, okay, now I have to look for another roommate. Let me go find some sites. So roommate.com, let me tell you what these fools did. They're trying to change the name of their site, and the name of their site now is move.com. Like, when I went to the site, it took me straight to Roomster, and I was like, I just deleted my account for them. Like, what? Let me tell you, she gave me her phone number too. This Marina girl, she gave me her phone number, and I looked up her phone number online, and it wasn't that many reviews about her at all, about her phone number. It was just a few, and they were recent. Like, when I say recent, I'm talking about within the last 2 weeks, where there were people talking about this is the number, calls, and then they hang up, or they'll call and they're pretending that they're a debt collector, or they called and they say, oh, you owe or they'll call and they say, you took out a loan for this amount of money, you need to pay it back. And the person's like, I never took out no loan. So they've been doing that basically lately. These past 2 weeks, there's reviews starting to come in about this person in particular, like this number. So yeah, so I can't talk. Like, I did not get cast for Hollywood House, which really sucks, because I was really looking forward to that show, and I really thought that I had a really good chance, and I thought that I was going to get picked because I saw myself getting picked, but I didn't get picked, which is okay with me. I'm not going to trip about it or anything, but now that allows me the opportunity to do my webisodes that I wanted to do for you guys. So when I get to California, the webisodes is going to be airing Sundays at 5 p.m. once I get to California. So that's why the shout out days is being moved to Monday. So that is all. Wait, no. This is not all. My friend is going to come on my channel starting in February, and she's going to be giving story times as well. And we're like complete opposites. So look forward to that, and I can't wait to just see how much we grow as a family. So that is it. I promise. Thank you all for watching, and love you.